as far as the drug, crystal meth, or cancer, or those things, as the character learned.
As a viewer, we have mixed feelings regarding your character because of his ethics, but it seems most of the viewers root for Walt because you portray him very humanly. What do you think this says about our society?
I think if they root for Walt, it's by accident. I think what they're doing is relating to the man and what he's going through, especially the sensibility of a man, as we have a feeling, an innate feeling to protect a family, to provide for a family. Walt is no different. In the past 25 years, he's been depressed. He's missed opportunities in his life. I think people relate to that. You've missed chances. It's frustrating. Life is tough. You're working from paycheck to paycheck. They understand that. It's hard. Disappointments. And then all of a sudden he's diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. We know that. I don't think there's anyone here who has not known someone. And it's so random. Why Walt? Why not you? Why? Who knows? So these are things that people understand. We're hopefully telling the story in a truthful way so that they go, I know Walter White. I know that man. And now he's faced with this dilemma. I have a year and a half to live. What do I do? My wife is going to be my nursemaid for the remaining days of my life. And after that, I will die. And that's how she will remember me, as a shriveled up, dried up man who dies. And on top of that, I will leave them penniless, poor. And so Walt feels that's not the legacy he wants to leave. That's not how he wants to be remembered. So he makes a drastic decision based on drastic measures. Would I do that? No. No. My God. And if Walt stopped and really thought about it as a smart man, he'd probably talk himself out of it. Like, this is crazy. I can't do this. I'm not a criminal. But he doesn't want to right now. He wants to put on the blinders and just let me do this. Make some money, do one thing. I've got nothing to lose. Make some money, give it to my family, and let me die. At least I did one thing for them. It's sad. It makes me emotional. I cry. It's like, oh, it's sad. So we're not asking the audience to accept what he's doing. We're asking the audience to understand why he's doing it. And that alone will create a conflict within the viewer that it's, yeah, I don't know. I want, but I don't want to root for him. And if you're doing this, watching it, it's good. It's like a fish hook. Yeah. Gotcha.
Did you create any debates with your family or your friends when they watched it, saying, "No, I can't accept what your character is doing. It's going too far"?
Yes, it does, and that's exactly what we want to create. I don't know if you've all seen the second season or anything like that. There's a couple things that happen that when that initial debate of I understand and I like this man, but he's doing a horrible thing, that feeling, we want to continue on so that we have that feeling all the way through. That takes tremendous ability to write, and it's all about the writing. That's the most important element in any art piece that's performed, is the writing. It's the most important. And that's what actors can recognize. They recognize well-written material. And even the conflict that Walter has with my partner, Jesse, we are so different. Under normal circumstances, we would never even speak to each other. But because I need him, that's why we're together. But we're just like, just oil and water, we don't mix well. And that's good television, it's good drama. Conflict drives story. Without conflict, you have no story.
So your daughter, the actress yesterday, in fact, Mr. Taylor.
Yeah.
So you're there, and what does she think about the show about the father, your character, and so would you like to forgive your if
Yes.
you'd like to become an actor?
Yes, Taylor is a very special person. It's wonderful. My wife and I are both actors. We met doing a television show 23 years ago. Airwolf. Airwolf. It's a crazy show, stupid show. But it was, I met her on it, and so it would be hypocritical for us not to support her for what she wants to do, and she does. She wants to be an actor, and she's going about it in the right way, to be able to not be a child actor. We didn't want that. And to have her go from high school plays and things like that on to college, and then make her choices as an adult. If it's still something she wants to do, completely support that. But it's been very interesting to see how this transpires, and she's only known me to be on television and that sort of thing, so it's an interesting thing for her to be able to deal with. That's not always the life of an actor, that there's a lot of struggle to it, there's a lot of difficulty in having opportunities, and that's what actors really want more than anything, it's an opportunity.
Would you like to?
Such a mean person.
Would you like to create your own show?
There are some ideas I have for my own shows. Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah.
I'd like to. I mean, I directed now too, so I've directed several episodes of Malcolm, and I'm directing Breaking Bad, and sometimes. So then I would like to develop my own. At what point, I don't know, and I don't even know if I would be in it. But just to me, it's not. I don't think of creating something for a vehicle for me. I think of story. What's the best story? And then once you create that, then you think, well, who's the best person for this story? And it may not be me. It may be someone else. So I'll just keep it loose like that.
And what kind of show? A sitcom or a drama?
I have a couple different ideas for both. A couple different things, and it's like your taste in you don't know what you want, so you put it out there, and perhaps you feel like something sweet right now, or perhaps you feel like there's a sauce, or so you kind of put it out there and see what the reaction is, and who's attracted to what, and that's what you go for. You know, you don't necessarily have one idea that you have. No, this is it. This is the only thing I want to work on. So you keep it loose that way, basically. Go ahead, ask another question. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.